In my hands, I have a brand new product called the Metapen A14 pencil. So recently, Metapen reached out to me and they've asked me to compare this pencil to the Apple Pencil. So I use Procreate on the iPad Pro, and I'm going to see if the Metapen is up to creating a piece of art that you can be proud of and put on your wall. Let's get this box open and we're going to see what it can do. First of all, I just want to point out that Metapen are actually sponsoring this video, so it's a paid sponsor to do a review of their product. It also says they're the world's #1 active stylus brand. Ooh, fancy. The box is quite similar to Apple. It comes in cellophane. The messaging on the back is quite Apple-esque as well. Let's open this up. I've opened it at the bottom, but there's actually a little tab at the top, which is quite smart. And has it got that Apple smell? No, it hasn't got an Apple smell. I don't know how Apple do the Apple smell. So straight off the bat, I don't actually know how heavy this pencil is, but I'd say it's really similar in weight. They both feel quite the same. They're both pretty identical in terms of size, and it's also got the flat edge as well, exactly like the Apple Pencil. That's incredible. It's almost the same. I believe it's got a button at the top that you can push and activate, and the light comes on. It probably needs charging. Now I do know it does support wireless charging as well. So the other really good feature as well is they give you a couple of nibs, and I did notice that once you start drawing on the iPad, I use a paper-like screen protector, which is like a matte protector, and it does actually wear out the nibs. Now on the Apple one, and I believe it's the same with the Metapen, is you can just unscrew them and you can buy new nibs basically. This isn't an original Apple nib from my Apple one because I actually wore through it, and this one is actually getting quite thin as well, so you will need to probably purchase some nibs in the time, but Metapen supply 2 nibs plus the one that it comes with on the pen, so that's absolutely brilliant. You won't have to be purchasing any of them. So they're basically stating that it's almost the same features as the original Apple Pencil, or the second generation pencil. This is the second generation pencil, and they're basically saying it supports magnetic wireless charging and Bluetooth connection. They're saying it also supports anti-palm accidental touch and tilt sensitivity, which is brilliant. And they're also saying it's a 0.1mm pixel precise and low latency technology in it. So that's probably the same as the Apple Pencil, and it's got a 1-to-1 replica Apple pen tip made by the same POM material. So they're saying that the actual pen nib tip is the same material as what Apple uses. Now I do know from the offset it hasn't got pressure sensitivity like the Apple Pencil has, so it's going to be interesting to see how we get on in Procreate with not having pressure sensitivity. But we're going to get this connected to the iPad and we're going to dive straight into Procreate and create a piece of art. Okay, so we're going to go into Procreate. Now we're going to create a piece of art that's basically based on a photo that I've taken. This is my daughter that I took of her on holiday. We're going to create a digital piece of art with this, and I'm just going to quickly show you one that I've done recently. I took a series of photos of my daughter on holiday and I've turned this into a digital piece of art. Literally took the photo, I've enhanced a few things like the colour of her eyes, I've tried to make the skin look as though it's been painted, and then I've added some effects afterwards, some abstract effects that sort of, you know, makes it look like a modern piece of art. And I actually printed this out and it's now hanging on the wall. We're going to see if we can create something similar using this pencil. So the first thing you want to do is you want to import the photo. So all I've done here is I've set up a canvas. This is 500mm by 500mm, 300 dpi, so it's high resolution. And then all I've done is import this photo into this canvas, and then I've locked the background image just so I've always got that as a reference. I've duplicated it, and this is the inserted image. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over the top. We're going to click on with a new layer. So first thing is we've got our new layer, we're on the brush tool, and what we're looking to do is we're just going to sample part of her face, and then we're going to change this brush to fresco. So we're going to sample part of her face, and we're just going to use that colour in part of her face. Every now and again zoom out and then just sort of gauge how it's coming together. So we're just sort of working on those different skin tones and shadows and everything. As you can see on screen now, I've skipped forward in editing to near the end of the main video. The reason for that is because this video is mainly sort of a review of the Metapen. I don't really see any difference between this and the Apple Pencil, so I think it's a really good purchase. Currently, at the time of recording this video, down in the description there'll be a link that will take you to the Amazon store, and that's currently running at $27.99 here in the UK. If you want to have a go at this and you've got an iPad knocking around at home, download Procreate, grab yourself one of those Metapens and have a go. You can honestly do this, it's not really difficult, and the end result is a real stunning piece of artwork that you can be proud of. I just want to point out, if you do want to follow my full tutorial in this video, it's over 30 minutes long and I go into depth on every single stage of this painting. I also guide you through on the brushes that I'm using and some of the techniques that I'm using to get that abstract look. If you're really interested in following along to the over 30-minute long tutorial video, down in the description is a link that takes you to my Patreon page. You can then sign up to my Patreon and follow along to the full tutorial. In the meantime, keep watching. I'll show you how to add a digital signature and we'll get this one printed out. And that's basically it. We just need to add our digital signature. So it's going to go into the other one that I created. So join me as we get printing, and then we're going to mount it into our frame and we're going to stick it on our wall.
It's a fine line, thinking about the words unsaid and setting me free from my chest. I feel so low, I'm not myself. I feel so low, I'm not myself. Was it something in the wind? Was it meant to be pulled apart from everything I knew, like golden leaves?
This is the end result, and am I happy with it? That is the question. I think I am. But I suppose the main question for this video is, did the Metapen meet my expectations? Did it perform as well as the Apple Pencil? And I've got to be honest, it's a really good product. As I say, the weight of it, the look of it, how it feels is pretty much identical. And I haven't noticed any difference when I was drawing on the iPad to what I've actually printed out. There's no difference in terms of brush marks, strokes or anything. It's pretty much identical. So with all that being said, thanks very much for watching this video. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification and give this video a like if it's been some interest to you. Until next time, there's a video up there to watch I think you're going to find interesting because it covers me painting a picture of my dog.
I feel so low.